Welcome. Good morning. Where I am in the world, it's 7:30 a.m. and I'm so happy to be with you. Say hello in a comment. Where are you tuning in from? If you're watching the recording, we'd love to hear from you as well. I have an exciting announcement today. I've been thinking there was a day when women didn't share all their what were considered beauty secrets. It's kind of like the world was built on a feminine culture where women were competing against women because in times of the past in our ancestors' day, women had no rights unless they were married. And so it's sort of like, we were each other's competition to get the guy. Well, those days are over, thank goodness. You know, but, dressing your truth was a system I built to help clean up the residue of that day where don't tell your age. How many of you had mothers that it was like almost shameful to say your age? I still have women that won't if that comes up in a comment thread, they won't say their age. So, yeah, my mother-in-law, she is of that era. She's been gone now for close to 15 years, but she'd always say she was half of 100. She died at 93, and she lived a healthy life, and she had the perfect death, because it's like she just started to ail one week and died very gracefully. Until then, she lived her life. And we are in a new time, and so my commitment to you is to share all of my knowledge that has helped me, that is helping me, one, get my skin health back. I've been very transparent about the things I've done with my skin health, and I don't do it. I'm 67, so I want to put that in perspective. And you can see I have no crepiness, no, like, when I smile, you can see it. I mean, I certainly have an aging effect to my skin, but not like a lot of, especially where I'm in Hawaii, a lot of other women in my age category have very unhealthy skin. And it's not just age. Of course, age is a huge factor, but it's self-care. Skin is one of your biggest organs, and you can do a lot of things to maintain your skin's health. And it really shows. I think you can look at a person, and your level of health can really be seen through the skin very, very immediately. And so I'm going to share some things with you today, and a new product we're launching today that has been there's 3 things I've done supplement wise that have turned this around, that have made my skin what it is today. And I brought up the whole beauty and competition thing because there was a day women would never share these oh, I can't tell you what I'm doing. I don't want you to have this knowledge because I've got to look better than you. And my whole goal in my entire career of the past 30 years is to help erase that. And I feel like we're succeeding in that in a huge way. And for those of you that don't have the perspective of where it was, this is me at about 55, and this is me last year, no makeup. And you can see the huge turnaround in my skin's health. And I have been personally dealing with some other stuff going on in my nervous system, but I'm healing it. I'm 85% well. And I'm going to be I'm just really committed to being, it's like I say, I lift weights for longevity. So I'm not the old lady lying in the bed that has no muscle structure to do the things I want to do in a day. And so what we're announcing today is a new product. It's so beautiful. And I've been using like products for many years now, other brands, and they were very pricey. I got all my family on the other products. We'd be texting each other saying, does anybody have any extra blah, blah, blah? Because we ran out. And this has been going on now for at least 5 years. So we decided to formulate our own. And that is a superfood blend. I'm introducing today advanced cellular support Empowered Superfoods. And I need to educate you to what this is, because this is most of you, when we launched the electrolytes, most of you had some familiarity. You'd heard of them. Maybe you weren't sure what they did, but they certainly have gotten mainstream attention. You know, you walk into Costco and bam, they're all over the place. But I will say ours is unique that it has amino acids in them, and that's the formulation is better for longevity of our sodium and potassium and magnesium. If you're having trouble sleeping, you need magnesium, and this blend has sodium, potassium, and magnesium, and you need to get magnesium in your system, and you need amino acids for brain health as you age. Well, let's talk about the superfoods. Go ahead and put up that screenshot, Colleen, of the packaging, because there's what I was very involved in what went on the package because of the knowledge I have. But you can see on the very top, before you tear off the tab, the strip across the top where you open it, it says healthy cells equal healthy aging. And if we get into the science of aging in the most simplistic ways, you can drop it now. That is the baseline. If your cells are healthy, you're healthy. If you're not healthy, you have dysfunctional cells. And one of the biggest contributors to that, and everybody, jump in if you know about this, because I am really impressed when people have done their homework, or maybe you really paid attention in biology, in biochemistry. We have oxidative stress. That just happens no matter what. Okay. Being a human, as you age, you have oxidative stress, which means your body creates what's called free radicals. Well, free radicals damage cells. Now, in the time in which we live, we've upped the oxidative stress impact by a massive amount with our food supply, whether it's even the fresh food in the grocery store can't be considered the most healthiest version of food that our ancestors ate. If you're eating processed food, anything out of a package and anything with added sugars or white processed sugar on a continual basis, you have increased your oxidative stress considerably, which damages cells and your skin will show it. Your skin will be the number one thing to show your oxidative stress. Then it might be down the years, it could be joint pain. It could be cardiac issues. It could be brain health issues. Where's the weakness in your body? It's different for different people. And the thing that happens is inflammation becomes the sort of the best friend of the body, the unwanted friend of the body. And now you have an inflamed system where that's now multiplying the oxidative stress. So think of when you cut an apple, you slice an apple and you leave it out on the counter. Hopefully it will turn brown. If it doesn't, you want to have second thoughts about eating that apple. That's oxidative stress. That is causing free radicals in the apple and then the damage that you're seeing. So that's kind of like your skin, the brown coloring on the apple. And when you put lemon juice on it, it cleans it up. So this is where superfoods comes in. This is what reduces oxidative stress, because the ingredients, which I'll go over, we can put that screenshot up. They've been specifically selected to target cellular health. They feed your cells. They go in and they build cellular health that then minimizes oxidative stress and cleans up free radicals. And so what I've chosen to do in the lineup of these 3 supplements we've launched is to give you the best of the best. If there was a baseline of what do you need? Like, what are essential supplements? And I'll teach you how I use these in the morning. That makes it real turnkey and easy. I'm going to share my morning routine with these. But you need collagen as a building block for the body for tissue repair and joint health, skin health. Your skin is full of collagen. And we deplete our production of collagen by at least 30% by the time we're 40 to 50 years old. So the body is not producing the amounts we need. You need electrolytes for nutrient absorption and helping decrease the inflammatory state of your body by it helps cleanse and the system, it helps all systems work better because it's increasing the hydration factor of your body. And you need superfoods for cellular repair and cellular health. So Clean, do you have the image where it has the ingredients and why yeah, there you go. So cacao is kind of the base. You can think of this as a cacao powder as it's the primary. It's the number one ingredient when you look at the ingredient list here. It's got cacao powder, which helps with very, very rich in you've heard for a lot of years that a really good dark chocolate that's low in any added sugars is very good for you. That's the antioxidants. That's why it's getting promoted. The turmeric reduces inflammation, and that's kind of come out in the health world recently in the last 5 years, how important turmeric is to help support joints and heart health. Ginger supports digestion, reduces inflammation throughout the body, and saline cinnamon, we've heard a fair amount, especially if you've been a plant-based eater. You've probably been exposed to a lot of this with maybe not knowing the why behind it, but cinnamon helps blood sugar and improves circulation. And our blend has coconut oil in it, which is a fat. And so this is an appetite suppressant. This really helps suspend any craving or appetite. Both of these do very, very well. They both serve as an appetite repressant. So how do you use these? You can see it's just it looks like we're going to do a giveaway. I'm going to give away a free bag of this Empowered Superfoods. And if you go to, are we sending them to dressingyourtruth.com/superfoods? Yeah, go there, dressingyourtruth.com/superfoods. And it's discounted. We have a launch special right now. Now, you're going to look at the price tag and go, what? Because the full retail is $59. Well, you're using a small scoop every day. So it's, it's about it's on sale right now for $50. You can see it looks like cocoa powder. But I don't know. I'm committed, give up something that's not healthy for you and add this for your $2 a day commitment to better health. This is an investment in me. Huge investment. So how do I use these products? Okay. First thing I drink in the morning is I get up and I fill my shaker bottle with water. Okay. I like mine pretty diluted. I'll add anywhere from one, maybe depending if I have a more rigorous workout in the morning, I might add a scoop and a half. Rarely do I add 2 scoops. I add equivalent to 1.5 scoops of my electrolytes to my water. And I have a group of supplements I take in the morning, my morning supplements, that I then take with my electrolytes. This is routine for me every day. I drink about half that with my supplements. I already did today because I've already done all this. And then I'll have it to sip on in the morning, and I'll finish it by 9 or 10. Now, my next step, I go to I drink decaf coffee because I like the flavor, and I like it as my base. And I want my superfood beverage to be warm. So this is like a latte. So I use a decaf coffee that's an organic one. I have it in our Powered Aging Amazon store. It's called Mods, Mauds. So I prepare that in my little coffee maker, put it in a blender, pour that into the blender. Then I add about 7-8 drops of my peppermint stevia, 1 scoop of my collagen, 1 scoop of my superfood, a little chunk of butter, and some heavy cream. I love heavy cream. Anybody else love whipped cream? I blend that up, and I have a very warm, creamy, dreamy beverage in the morning. And this is the first thing I consume that has any kind of a food factor to it. This never gets old to me. I love it. Oh, it's so good. I don't eat then till the earliest I'll eat a meal. I no longer, if you follow me on my Empowered Aging Instagram account, you'll see that I post first meal, second meal. I don't think of breakfast, lunch, dinner anymore. I won't eat then typically till 11, anywhere between 11 and 1. Really, this is just such a delightful way to start your day. Now, do you have to use it the way I did? Not at all. Not at all. I don't even, how many things are out there? Like, okay, personally, I'm not a fan of athletic greens because, I just never have liked. This is not only so, this would probably be more important for you than any greens powder, in my opinion. That how many things are promoted that really you kind of gag on? This is not one of them. We've had some taste testers. Let's put up their reviews because, I can pitch this stuff and you're going, well, yeah, you want us to buy it. But these are people we gifted it to. Okay. We sent it and said, we want your honest opinion. Nancy said, I really like the taste with the cocoa spices. Love that is filled with lots of healthy ingredients. It mixes well in hot coffee and cold yogurt. I never thought of this. Here's another idea. It tasted like chocolate pudding mixed with Greek yogurt. How smart is Nancy? You want to, some of us want a little sweet thing after dinner. Try that. I mean, Greek yogurt with this. No shame in eating that. Make it a low sugar count Greek yogurt, whole Greek yogurt. They have a really good one at Costco. Can't remember the name of it, but they do sell some really good dairy products at Costco. Let's look at our next review from an honest reviewer. I know she works for me, but she's an honest woman. I recently decided to add sea cinnamon to my diet for personal health reasons, and this is a very tasty way to make sure I have this every day. It's amazing that sharper tasting ingredients like turmeric and ginger can be combined into such delicious drink. I'm thrilled to have such an easy way to take these each day, already blended and ready to add to my morning drink. Now, you might, okay, these are all ingredients that are not easy to incorporate into your diet. You can try and make sure you're getting turmeric and ginger and saline cinnamon and cacao in your daily diet. But that's not an easy task because, I like the fact, I call this the long tail supplement, meaning will you see results immediately? Well, it depends on your health condition. So yeah, there's a good chance if you're tanking, you're going to see a very immediate response to this in your healing, in aiding your healing. If you're doing other things that are smart with your diet and cleaning things up. But ultimately, this is going to be the long tail, meaning over a long period of time, you're making this a staple in your dietary regimen. You're going to age better, 100%. You're going to look better. Your skin's going to be healthier. You're going to move better, and your brain's going to stay well. And we have, I think, another reviewer's comments. Jerusha, this taste is good for hot chocolate, and I like the added cinnamon. I like how it leaves me feeling satisfied but not overly full or off balance. I can still enjoy my food. I just don't crave sugar and it has good lasting power. I feel clear-headed all the way to my next meal without worry. I noticed it helped with the lingering inflammation I had after a recent cold virus. The other ways you can use it, I know my daughter Anne is a real fan of this product. She just adds it to hot water and drinks it like in a manner like a tea. Her daughter, my 12-year-old granddaughter, is a huge fan. She's drinking it on a nightly basis. We ran out and we were waiting for we ran out of our the other brand we'd been using, and none of us wanted to rebuy it because it's more expensive. And so we were waiting for this to get shipped and come in. And Katie's mom, when are we getting that? I need my evening drink. I think she mixes it with warm almond milk, possibly, or raw milk. I think she's using a plant product, a milk product of some kind to mix it in. And they just use a frother. I like to blend it in a blender because I don't want some of these, if you don't consume it within the next, you just in one sitting, some of the ingredients have a heavier, denser quality that can settle as particles, and you'd have to refroth it. But if you just blend it, it blends it up and there's no separation from it. But you can use a frother. You can use it in any baked good recipe that takes cacao. Let's say it needs a half a cup of cacao. Maybe you just supplement a couple scoops into your measuring cup and finish it off with the cocoa powder. So it can be added to baked goods. It can be cold beverage, hot beverage. I would definitely, if you're using a cold milk product, and you want kind of a milkshake quality, you could put it in a blender. Let's say you're going to use almond milk. You add your cold almond milk, a scoop of this, and a few ice cubes. That's going to be a nice, cold, kind of frosty kind of drink. You could, like we just said, add it to yogurt. And then, what was the other idea somebody had? Oh, I know what we're going to do. We're going to make some ice cream, real simple ice cream recipe. And we're going to add it to that as our chocolate flavoring mixed with some cacao. We're going to use this one. So by morning, these are consumed together for me. It's real simple. I hope. What are your questions? I want to give away. Just share a comment, and we will pick a winner by the end of the broadcast, which we're almost ready to wrap it up. But I'm giving away one free bag. I really hope you'll try this. I've chosen to put out supplements in the world that I feel are essential. We are out of stock of this. We're learning our shoppers' habits and how we have to, what our supply inventory rotation needs to be. And thank you. You're buying us out faster than we've expected, and this will be in the next couple weeks. So don't be on the lame train and let this get sold out and wish you'd go, dang it, I was going to buy that. I think we have plenty of this in stock, but these would be the three I'd invest in. I think we're thinking of creating some bundles for you. But right now, if you're a lifestyle member, you might even want to get into lifestyle just for the free shipping benefit. You get free shipping as a lifestyle member, and we do have a subscribe. It's all organic, GMO-free, no sugar, gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan. It's made in the USA. So it is a phenomenal product. Any questions from anybody about why these things? I hope I'm example enough. I was going to tell you in my transparency, I still get Botox here and some down the road because it gets real crunchy down here for us type 3s. I haven't had any in 7 months. I was getting it every at least 4. But my skin health has improved so dramatically over the last year. I know it's the regimen I'm on. my diet, my supplements, my fitness. I've in a manner been forced to clean up my health, anything that contributes to poor health. Some of you know, I've been recently dealing with neuropathy and shingles, and with the practices I'm doing, and this is a big part of it. This is a huge, huge player in it. I'm 85% well. I've got about 15% more to clean up. And once that's cleaned up, I feel like I'll be in the best health of my life. And it's certainly taken a commitment, but I'm grateful for my journey. It's not been easy, but it teaches me and it allows me now to help you and help you avoid a lot. If you're in your 40s, now it's the time to start playing this game and get involved in this. Don't wait till you've got ailments. Don't wait till you have presenting issues. Get ahead of it. Things start to change in your 40s in today's world. And by your 50s, you're showing yourself how well you're aging. In your 60s, you're either down, I'm aging terribly and I've kind of signed on to the I'm getting old and it sucks, or you've turned the course somewhere in your 50s and you're headed to better health in your 60s. That's been kind of the evolution for most people. And I'd get ahead of it 100% if I were you. And can children take this? They can take I don't think they need collagen unless they've got a broken bone or something and they need an added supplement to help heal that injury. But definitely children can take these, especially for brain health. Kids are dealing with a lot of brain chemistry imbalances due to our dietary influences. I'm just going to help balance that for them. Don't settle for just diagnoses. Be the parent that's proactive in helping the biology do what it's designed to do, which is a beautiful thing. It's designed to be very, very proactive in maintaining health for us when given the support. Children can obviously take this. Maybe they don't need it in the quantity. They want a hot chocolate, sprinkle a little this in it, and make sure you're not using packaged hot chocolates with lots of sugars in them. Keep getting off the sugars. Okay, any questions? I guess not. Well, that's my big announcement. Let's see. I might have one. No question. Oh, good. We have a giveaway winner, and you need to email support@lythelp.com and tell them you won today. That's Stephanie Clay. All right. Who's going to go grab a bag? Who's invested? Who's going to say, I want better health, and I'm going to do something about it, and I'm going to invest in myself? I hope you do. My hope for you is you can avoid and prevent all the stuff that I've had to deal with. That's been my teacher. Learn from me, and you don't have to go down that lane. So thanks for letting me make a difference in your life, and that you're open to my feedback. I really, really appreciate that. We will see you in our Facebook groups and hope you're in one of them. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for sharing this. We love it when you share with others our products. I think that's maybe why we definitely sold out of the electrolytes as fast as we did, because maybe you were gifting it at the holidays. But husbands, your teen athletes, they'll all benefit from these products. Thank you. See you later.